there needs to be the qualification that somebody needs to be in good standing to get this incentive. And if they're not, they will not get the incentive. So I want to encourage everybody to think about incentive plans, but also think about the stick associated with an incentive plan. So you can't have all carrots. And this is something I see so often. I walk into agencies and it's like, well, we do this, Jeans Day, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And they get this and this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, 100% health insurance, Fridays off, birthday off, unlimited vacation time, work from home. It's like everything, which is great. It's great. If you want to do that though, and any incentive plan should have a carrot and a stick, right? Because there's just some people who are motivated by not being in trouble. And I hate to say that, but it's so true. So in your agency, if somebody is performing and performing and performing, and that's great, it's working for them, awesome. But I see a lot more and more agencies where the people are underperforming. And because we know hiring is hard, what ends up happening is we hold on to the wrong people and they end up getting some bonuses, or that bonus doesn't really motivate them. So there's no consequence for really less than stellar performance. And I'm not talking about like baseline. If they're doing baseline and you're happy with it, great, awesome. But I'm talking about people who are maybe a little below baseline. And we're struggling to hold them accountable, but sometimes we end up paying them commissions or bonuses or incentives, or it's a team. They get kind of like sucked into it. So for me, what I want to think about is, what is the stick? So we've been encouraging agencies more and more to do this thing, which is being in good standing. So in order to qualify for, I don't know, summer Fridays, let's just say, you need to be in good standing. And good standing means you need to hit minimal targets. So if you need to, on your book, hit a 90% retention rate, well, if it's 89, you're not getting summer Fridays. If there's an incentive group bonus plan every quarter, which is what we suggest a lot of agencies do, is a growth bonus. Well, if you're not in good standing, you didn't do your, 7 cross sells or 8 cross sells, or make your renewal calls, or have a minimum viable attendance, show up on time, whatever it is that you're struggling in your agency, you don't get the quarterly bonus. And that little notification that, hey, it can't all be plus sides. It can't all be plus sides. There has to be a downside, starts to click with people. Now, here's what I find though. We start putting this in and then something happens. An agency loses their largest account, or, oh, well, they're working really hard, or they're going through a divorce, or all these things start coming into play. And what you need to start thinking about instead is, that's great, but they're still not in good standing. We still hold the line. When you start bending the line and giving people bonuses when they are not in good standing, you will find very quickly that people will pick up on that behavior, and you're going to end up doing it every single time. So if somebody's not in good standing, you need to hold the line and not give them a bonus. Now, sometimes catastrophic things happen, right? Your biggest carrier pulls out. Everybody's running around cray cray. That's an opportunity to adjust your goal. You adjust it. You as the leader adjust it, but it's not up to so-and-so's decision. There's adjustments that happen. Or if something happens, you give a gas gift card bonus. Hey, gas is expensive. I'm giving you a bonus. If you truly feel bad, but do not associate a performance bonus. People did not perform. So every time you do an incentive, there needs to be the qualification that somebody needs to be in good standing to get this incentive. And if they're not, they will not get the incentive. And that is one of the ways that you show accountability. Now, still, for those people who are not money motivated or motivated by whatever the incentive is, your next step is to document that and bring that up in their reviews, because we have to have some level of accountability on that front. So that is our carrot and stick model. We think every plan should have it, just for the simple reason that you have to send a message to somebody they're not on track before we have to get down the place of a performance improvement plan or potentially termination. These are warning signals. They have to go to them to their family and say, I didn't get the performance bonus and here's why. Or they have to know themselves that everybody else got the performance bonus and I didn't. That feels difficult. And that feeling of difficulty should motivate the person to the next steps of fixing it. And that's our 3-minute video today.